Hello, everybody. Welcome back to WWTF. We want the Fast Game Show on Mike C.
And I am Fred Y. Hey, y'all, we have a lot to talk about today, man. A lot. So we want y'all to take a seat and sit back, listen, and enjoy yourself while I turn my volume up. Okay, there we go. All right.
Hey, come on, brother.
Let me make sure everything goes copacetic. Hopefully y'all can hear us out there, and hopefully, okay, y'all can hear us out there in Facebook land and YouTube land.
Fantastic.
Let me make sure they can hear us out there, YouTube land as well too. All right. So, all right. The things we're going to be talking about today, man, we're going to be talking about the Pac-Man High Score Challenge that nobody seems to be participating in. And this is what we're trying to give y'all. We're trying to give y'all this. We're trying to give y'all this. This is the Oculus Meta Quest 3. It's not the 2. You see the 3 little cameras on the front. We're trying to give this away. Or you're trying to get enough participation on here to try to do that. Also, we're going to be talking about our picks for Game of the Years, the games that we have played over the course of 2000, what was this, 22, 23?
23, brother. Not last year, this year, 2023.
Over the course of 2023. We're also going to be talking about this little gadget here, if I can pull it out. No homo. We're going to be talking about this little gadget here. This is the PlayStation Portal.
Okay.
And we're also going to be talking about the PlayStation, the new PlayStation. All right. And there's a reason why I'm calling it the new PlayStation. All right. So let's get this out of the way. And we are monitoring the chats. We haven't been when we've been doing these live shows, but we're going to make sure that we acknowledge your comments today because we want y'all to participate in some of the stuff that we got going on. So, first of all, starting off with the contest, Mike.
Okay.
It is the Pac-Man Championship 2 edition.
That is correct.
Yeah. So, basically, from now or last week to December the 25th, we want y'all to participate in this. This is a challenge where you maintain your high score, right? So if you maintain the highest score on December the 25th, we have a bunch of stuff that we're going to try to give away to you. Like one of it being this. We haven't even reviewed this thing yet. You know what I'm saying? This is the Oculus Quest 3. We haven't even reviewed this one, right? Yeah. We haven't even reviewed this yet. And we're trying to give it away already. So we want y'all to participate in that. All right. So basically, all you have to do is maintain your high score. It's $1 per round. You get two attempts. So that's 50 cents a game, right? So if you maintain your score during December the 25th, you will win a prize. Christmas Day, I will announce the winner of it. But I will not be giving away this Oculus Quest 3 if we only have a couple of participants, right? I'll be giving away something else. It'd be games, maybe some tech or something like that, but it won't be that. This is what we're trying to give away. So, hopefully my battery don't down this daggone thing because it's flashing. Like, hold up.
Hold it.
Continue to tell them about this, Mike.
All right, so this contest, man, and we here at the Gamer Show, man, we like to give away things, man, but participation is key for a lot of this stuff. So remember, we're not sponsored by nobody. This is just only totally on us. So participation is the key, man. Get involved with these contests. Tell people about these contests and what we do here at the Gamer Show and what we try to give to y'all and to the community. It's real easy as far as Fred did highlight, as far as the Pac-Man score challenge, man. $1, you get 2 attempts. As far as for this stuff, it's going on since last week until December the 25th. So the more participants we have, the better the opportunity to see about getting this MetaQuest. So if we have low participation, the MetaQuest won't be on the table. But of course, if we have enough participation or high participation, it'll be the meta quest and other things as well too. Um, yeah, man, that's what we try to do here at the Gamer Show, man. Just participate, tell people about, be notified when you hit the subscription thing, so you hit that bell when you notified when we drop videos like these, and tell people what we do here at the Gamer Show, man. Do 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 do. So like
I'm
Fred
still
said,
trying to figure this thing out, Mike. So if we go, if I lose camera battery, I know why. Oh no, should have did this before we started recording, but it is live, and I just actually noticed it. Um,
fantastic live
so
show.
I think I'll be fine.
Uh,
But I will know in a minute if this thing goes out. All right. So basically, Mike finished explaining to you about the contest, and we want y'all to participate in this, right?
we want
And
to give away stuff. We don't want to keep it. We want to give it away.
yeah, and basically you just pay your entry fee by donating your dollar to the cash app of the game shows, just $1, and $1 can get you. This is a like a $400 prize that y'all can possibly win. And Mike, did you tell them how to get in contact with you or myself to do the share play and all that other stuff?
No, I didn't, Fred, but I'm glad you brought it on up. So basically, go ahead, Fred.
All right. So either you can contact Mike or myself, and we will arrange a time for you to share play. You don't even have to have the game. You just have to have access to either your PlayStation account or somebody's PlayStation account so you can play the game. We'll share play it. We'll record it live. You'll be on YouTube and on Facebook at the same time. And then everybody will get to see your high score. And if anybody wants to contest that or beat that, then they can do that. You know what I'm saying? They can come and say, "Hey, look, man, I wanna, I wanna beat that high score," and then you can come back and you can beat that. Now, if somebody beats your high score and you already paid your dollar, guess what? You can come back and you can attempt again because you have two tries. You have two attempts, right? So if somebody beats your high score, you can come back and say, "Hey, look, I want my second go," and then your dollar will be dead. That'll be the end of it, right? But if
Right.
nobody beats your high score, you still got a fantastic gifts and prizes for $1. And remember, anything that's won on the gaming show, you have to pay your shipping. So that's non-negotiable.
Also, too, just to reiterate, this is no digital copies. This is all physical, peripherals and everything like that. This is nothing digital that we give out on the Gamer Show.
Correct. Correct. So if you have a digital console, then it's more than likely if somebody's gonna get that same game, maybe you want to trade. But we just do just physical copies. All right. So
All right.
hopefully we explained that. But if you are not really clear on that, please get in contact with Mike or myself, and we'll try to clarify as much as possible. All right.
Definitely.
So our next topic that we're talking about, because we got a whole lot of stuff to talk about, y'all. Our picks for game of the year, some of the games that we have played over the course of 2023, our most favorite games, and then me and Mike are going to go back and forth and just explain why we think that, because it's since we have so many, or you'll know how many that we have. These are just the games that we think that should be, I guess, even considerate, be in consideration for game of the year, should I say? All right.
Okay.
So, Mike, I'll let you go first.
All right. This is in no particular order. This is just like the best games I played this year. When I think about 2023, we had a lot of good games that come out this year and had an opportunity to play a handful of games. So out of these games, I have uh, Resident Evil 4.
Mm-hmm. Well,
Okay.
let's do one at a time, and then just explain why, and then we'll just go back and forth on it.
Okay, Resident Evil 4. So this is actually a true type of remake and a reimagining, but it still keeps the same as far as the feel of Resident Evil 4. I really did enjoy playing this game, man, as far as how they updated the graphics and just made everything just more, you know what I'm saying? The ability to actually move while you actually have the gun and everything as far as with Resident Evil, because Resident Evil was known for their tank controllers, okay?
Mm-hmm.
So tank controllers mean like you stop, then you shoot, then you can move again. You couldn't move and shoot at the same time. So they basically modernized it for everybody to play, man. And it was just visually and aesthetically a beautiful looking game, man. So that's one of the reasons I highlighted that, as well as for the DLC that they that they did for Ada. Man, it just made the. I never played the DLC as far as the first run through, but this jump just made it so much better, man. It felt like a new game. You know what I'm saying? And
Mm-hmm.
very well worth the price of admission. It was just $10 far as for that. So Resident Evil 3 is one of the better games this year.
All right, hold on. I'm trying to get you back,
Resident
Mike.
Evil 3 and Resident Evil 4. You lost me.
No, I got you. I got you. Chimmy just commented about something about he has the Pac-Man challenge. Yeah. So Chimmy, if you have the Pac-Man challenge too, you could play it. If y'all do have the game, you can play it. You just have to upload it to YouTube, or we prefer you to just give us a call up and say, "Hey, I'm about to play it," and then stream it. Because if you have it on the PlayStation, you don't necessarily need a PlayStation account to stream the game. We would just like to see it. You know what I'm saying? We don't want nobody playing a game that's not playing a game, and it's like video footage of somebody else. Somebody like Chimmy, we pretty much trust them. You know what I'm saying? But just to keep it fair, we just want y'all to either get in contact with Mike or myself, and then
You
we'll
share
do it that way and
share the
share
screen and
play.
then do it like that. Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah, that'll
that's
be the best way.
yeah. All right. So Chimmy, hopefully that answered your question. All right. Next, my particular game, one of the games, uh, Mario Wonder.
Okay.
And all I
That's on my
got,
list.
that's
Uh,
all I gotta say is it's Mario, man. It's Mario.
you know what? You know what? In that game, and I hate to, you talk about it too, but it's also on my list as well too. So,
Mhm.
you know what I'm saying? We got two of the same games up on the list, man. And like you said, man, it's Mario, bro. But it's a beautiful looking game and it's fun.
Is this game not only is it easy to pick up, right, and play, you can also have multiplayer on it at the same time. This isn't like Super Mario Brothers 3 where it's one after the other. You can all play at the
Mhm.
same time, and it's freaking Mario. I mean, what? I can't say nothing. It's a Mario game.
It is.
Your pick, Mike. Your next pick.
My next pick is Zelda Tears of the Kingdom.
Mm-hmm.
So, or what a lot of people used to call Breath of the Wild too. So, reimagining of so a continuation of Breath of the Wild, but turned on its head. You know what I'm saying? How they split the world apart, and you're visiting a lot of familiar sights and sounds and stuff like that. But you visiting new places too, and the dialogue and just the fun factor, man. Hours and hours and hours of gameplay, creativity, the ability for you to basically make your own vehicles, do your own arsenal. I've seen people do their own like little crazy murder death traps of their the little leafmen. I forgot the name of the little people or whatever, but just to see the creativity of the community and just it was just like a wide open type of game, man. Just to bring your creativity to the game space, man, and just have fun with the world and basically make it your own and make it your own adventure and play how you want to play, which is awesome, man. That's what anybody want to do in this game. So that's why Zelda Tears of the Kingdom is on my list as well too.
Okay. And this will be another game that's awesome. This is also a game that we gave away. Yeah, we it was a contest. And I think we gave this game away. Um, we didn't give away Mario. We tried, but nobody did participate in that. But this is Spider-Man 2.
Okay.
Spider-Man 2 is an excellent game. Although I didn't give it a high rating, um, I still play it to this day because I'm almost finished. I'm like 90 something percent finished, but I didn't go through all the side missions. So I'm completing that so I'll have all the superpowers. This game is awesome. This storyline is awesome. Um, the graphics, I still stand in what I say as far as like not really being able to interact with a lot of buildings because I'm thinking that this far into the game with the PlayStation 5, you should be able to go actually inside of buildings like you are, say like Grand Theft Auto, stuff like that, or is it Armored 3 or what's that H1Z1. You should be able to go inside these buildings. But other than that, man, just the ability to switch between characters, and they have their own separate storyline and their own separate type of powers. Majority of it is shared, but they have their own separate powers between Peter and Miles. I think this is a fantastic game, and then the integration of like Sandman and Venom and stuff like that, and some of the other characters that you actually see in here and interact with. Um, I think it's a pretty awesome game. You know what I'm saying? And I'll discuss more about Spider-Man 2 when we talk about the PlayStation, the new PlayStation. But yeah, um, Spider-Man 2, yeah, that's one of my picks.
All right, so it looked like you two for two. Spider-Man is one of my games too, but I'm gonna mention my other game before you mention it as well too. But Spider-Man 2, I wholeheartedly agree. Far as with that, man, that definitely was on my list, man. Beautiful story, man. And, a lot of these games and stuff right now, I can't say too much about many games in the past that really made you feel something, connected and stuff like that. It felt like a very full out story. You know what I'm saying? They took their time with it. They took their care with it, and it was continuation on what you played as far as in the first one, leading on into Miles Morales and leading on into this one. So it's a nice little arc and everything, as far as how they started this story and what it has come today, and just looking forward to what they have to do in the future.
Because
So
if you look at the map, just like in Spider-Man, not everything is highlighted, and hopefully when they make the expansion on this game, you're able to go to that part of New York. But the stuff that's not highlighted, even though I was at 96%, I still didn't have some of the stuff in New York highlighted. So I had to go through there to complete some of the side missions as well. So I mean,
right,
it's a pretty massive type game, but
it is
some
a
of the
lot of
stuff is
stuff to
not
do.
unlocked. That some of the parts of New York needs to be unlocked, and hopefully it will be once they come out with another expansion or their first expansion.
All right. So a game that's might be on Fred's list, but he hasn't mentioned. Thank goodness I'm going there. Is Mortal Kombat One. So we gave this game away, okay,
Yeah.
in that Mortal Kombat contest. So this game, if you love Mortal Kombat, you'll love this game, man. Great story, man. Really fun playing it, man. Awesome characters, dialogue, and background music and everything like that. I'm not talking about the micro transactions or anything like that. I'm just talking about the game itself, basically for what it is, man. Had fun playing it. I'm still having fun playing it and playing other people, man. It's just a fun game, a fun good time, and it's a nice reimagining of Mortal Kombat. And like how they say it's a reboot slash continuation. That's what it feels like, as far as with that. And I just love how they turn the story on its head and how they continue on to innovate with this particular property and making it feel fresh and new.
And that speaking of Mortal Kombat, and that was going to be one of my ones also. Not only did we give one copy away, we gave
Yeah.
a copy away to everybody that participated that night. Just to rub it in y'all faces, man. Everybody so far has got their copy of Mortal Kombat. Um, Even people that didn't play, because I tell you, Chimmy um, couldn't play because something had to come up, and he had somebody to sub for him, and the guy that's up for him, he didn't have a PlayStation 4 to play it on, right? So everybody was in the chat room, and we gave everybody a copy of that. We gave some people on the Switch and some people on PlayStation 5. We gave that game away, and excellent fighting game. I'm so inspired about this game as far as I want to make a arcade cabinet with Mortal Kombat. So
That's awesome. Yeah.
there's going to be something coming up soon. I'm probably just going to get a DIY kit from Micro Center, and then probably put my Steam Deck inside there that we still have not reviewed. I'll probably put my Steam Deck inside there, and then we would I would just make that, man, because we got something special coming for next year. I'm gonna tell y'all about it at the end of the episode. But I haven't even told Mike. Mike knows a little bit about it because I called him yesterday. So I got some good news for the DMV residents, people that live around like Waldorf and Clinton, DC, uh, La Plata, stuff like that. Y'all are gonna love what I'm about to tell y'all, man. But yeah. Um, so yeah, that was one of my picks. The other I don't think I have any other picks because that Mortal Kombat actually was going to be uh, one of my picks.
Mm.
Um, I don't think I have any other game that I would consider for game of the year other than the three that I mentioned.
Right.
You got anything else, Mike?
That's it, man. Other than a couple I mentioned too, and but we have like three of the same ones on the list, I
Mm-hmm.
believe, right?
All right.
So, yeah, man, it still has been a very pretty good year for games, man. Usually you have your one or two usually that stands out during the year, but it's been pretty packed with a lot of stuff. Some things I didn't get a chance to play, like Alan Wake and a couple others, but
Mm-hmm.
as far as what I played, man, hey, this is like the best of the best so far this year. So I think nothing else coming out the rest of the year I look forward to. So we'll see what 2024 has to offer, as well as the Game Awards show to see if they have highlight any new things coming out.
All right. Let me see what Jimmy said because he commented on something.
Mm.
All right. Let me get back to this. All right. So now let's discuss the PlayStation, the new PlayStation. Now, if y'all saw me on my Facebook page, y'all saw that I posted the new PlayStation 5, right? And this is the mistake that people are making, right? When
Mhm.
they're saying when they're talking about it, it's not the PlayStation Slim.
No, it's not.
It's not.
Mm.
It's just the redesign of the PlayStation, right? And Ty Best, nah, that he wasn't talking about that. He was talking about the Portal. So with the new PlayStation, there are some cons and some pros that I would like to go over with y'all. I want to see if Mike agrees with me.
Mhm.
Um, but is it for you? I don't know. You can listen to what I'm about to tell you, and you can watch other YouTubers. But as far as calling it a PlayStation Slim, it's not the PlayStation Slim. It's just the redesign of the PlayStation. There's no difference between that. It's just a smaller size. There are some differences cosmetically, but other than that, there's no difference. Now let's start off with the elephant in the room.
Mhm.
There's one thing that I just thought about today when we were talking about these episodes, and this is something that PlayStation needs to address because PlayStation has lied to everybody that has brought a PlayStation. If
Mhm.
you have brought a PlayStation 5, you have been lied to.
Mhm.
And this is something that y'all might not even think about, right?
Mhm. I think I already know what you're about to say.
On the box,
Yep. Yep.
if you look at the box, I don't have a do I have it? Yes,
I
so
think
I
I
don't feel
told.
like taking it up. But if you look on your box on your PlayStation, it says not only does it support 4K,
Yep.
it supports 8K.
Yep.
The PlayStation 5 cannot do 8K.
That's right.
I've looked at the settings on this thing. There's no way that it does 8K. There
Hmm.
are no games
That do AK.
that does 8K. So if you went on and got an 8K TV for your PlayStation 5, no, no,
Yep.
it does not. It does not support 8K. And Sony put that on the box, and they have not addressed it. Look at some of the bangers that they put out, and none of it is 8K. You look at Ragnarok, right? God of War. You look
Hmm.
at something like Spider Man. You look at something like the remake of The Last of Us, right? Mostly all these exclusive games. Now I'm talking about mostly exclusive games because they don't have to appear on another console. But all these exclusive games, there are no games that Sony have that
Yep.
are 8K capable.
Yep.
So people pick it up and they sometimes they overshadow this 8K that's on the box. But Sony does not the PlayStation 5 does not support 8K at all.
Hmm.
At all. I don't know, maybe uh in the upcoming years with an update maybe they support it. But I honestly don't have an 8K TV to 100% and say that this is what it is. But I'm just going by the games that are coming out. So if you did get an 8K TV and you got God of War, or you got Spider Man, or you got The Last of Us remake, or even Ratchet and Clank. Ratchet and Clank is a beautiful game,
Yes.
and it
Yes.
does not support 8K.
Sure enough, don't.
So
It sure
that
enough don't.
that's one of my things. Hold on, Jimmy said something. Atomic Heart and Payday 3 will be. Oh, he said Atomic Hearts and Payday 3 would be his picks. Jimmy.
Yeah, Tom Clark's is a pretty good game. Yeah,
I,
I haven't
I
played. I haven't played Payday 3.
yeah, Jimmy had an interesting story about he ordered Payday 3 from Best Buy and they didn't. I think they shipped it to the wrong address. And I guess they got it squared away. I love Jimmy, man. That's my dog right there, man. He participates in all stuff. Big much love to you, Jimmy.
Yep.
Um, all right, so the PlayStation 4. All right, so
PlayStation
cosmetic.
5, you mean?
I mean PlayStation 5, right? So some of the pros and cons. Cosmetically, if you want this thing to be a display piece in your home, it's probably a good choice. Smaller factor because we
Okay.
all know day one when we got our PlayStation 5s, right?
Massive, massive.
You had to rearrange shelf space in your entertainment center for this
Yes, sir.
monstrosity,
Yep,
you know.
yep.
And since the PlayStation, the new iteration of the PlayStation came out, you don't have to do so. It's not it's not the same size of Xbox Series X. It's a little bit taller, but it's more manageable, right? And instead of you having the four panels on, I mean the two panels, you have four panels. So you can go with crazy colors. You can make your PlayStation look like the Windows logo. You know what I'm saying? Or
Right.
you can have it just spiced out, just jacked up. You know what I'm saying? Pimped out. If you are willing to do that.
Mm,
So cosmetically, I think that that's a good step. I wish they would have came out that at first, but
right.
I wish when they start selling these plates, I wish they would start selling the plates individually, right?
Mm, right.
So and then somebody's gonna mess up because when you get it from Amazon, if you order the left plate, they're gonna send you the right plate.
Right
You
plate.
know what I'm
Yep.
saying?
Yep.
So
Yep.
that's going to happen. All right. So that's one big thing, right?
Okay.
Um, the other wow factor that people are talking about that doesn't make any sense is having two USB ports in the front. I mean, two USB-C type ports. It really
Okay.
doesn't. It doesn't matter because if you're a person that has a PlayStation VR and you want to hook something else up to it, you just get a USB hub, right?
Mm,
Mind you, the USB port in the front is the slower speed, right? The
right.
faster speed is in the back. So your
Mm,
3.0 is in the back, your 2.0 is in the front. But that's not a wow factor to me. You know what I'm
mm,
saying? It's not. Um, the other thing, which is a curse and a positive, right? So we all know one day that the CD-ROM, the optical drive, is going to go out. That's inevitable. You can't beat
mm,
that, right?
right.
But for people that buy this, there are going to be a lot of returns, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because grandparents are going to buy this, and they have custody of their kids, right? And I'm talking about the older generation. I ain't talking about the 24-year-old grandmas. I'm talking about the ones that's up there in the 60s and 70s, right? They're going to get a PlayStation 5. They're going to bring
Uh,
it home. They're going to hook it up and have no type of internet connection because the real grandparents, some of them still got dial up, believe it or not. Or if
mm,
you're living in West Virginia in the mountains, you have no internet. So when you hook this thing up and it doesn't connect to the internet because the CD-ROM has to talk
has to.
to, it
Yep.
has to initialize. The first
Yep.
time you only need to do it once, right? And then people say, well, if they don't have internet, you can use your phone. Some of these people got flip phones, or some of these people don't have a service. Some people just don't have hotspots on their phone. There's a lot of people that have phones that don't have hotspots, right? So you can't use that as an excuse, all right? Me myself, I'm going back to a flip phone. The hell with smartphones. I have tablets, I have systems. I don't need a smartphone out in the street, right? Especially I'm not paying no $3,000 for iPhone new it's better this year. That's what you said last year. All right. So um, just to initialize and to check on that is a curse, right? And get this: when you do buy a PlayStation, you have to buy another CD-ROM drive before the scalpers buy them all up and
Mhm.
jack the price out. So not only are you paying $4.99, which is still a good price, you still gotta pay that 70 something dollars for that additional drive. Buy it, store it somewhere, and keep it like that, right? Um, Let me see. Chimmy said something. The games
Pages for life.
pages for life. Um, I don't know what that. Oh, what's up, Bird? Um, so with that, it's you're spending more money on it because if you're going to get it, I had one right, and I just took it back because now I had now I had would have three PlayStation fives, right? Don't
Right.
need three, right?
Mhm.
So with that being said, you have to buy an additional um, a CD-ROM drive. It's inevitable. You have
Right.
to, right? But I do like the fact that they're future proofing it because when it does go down, you can just take it out and swap it out. But and then if your friend has a digital version of it, um, the curse is that you can't take that CD-ROM and put it in his, and then want to play a game over there.
It wouldn't work like that.
No,
It
it's
wouldn't, because remember, like you said earlier, it has to initialize with that PlayStation console. So yeah, it wouldn't work.
yeah, it is tied to your PlayStation. The only way that you can switch games over there is if you got one of these, these expensive M.2 drives and put your game on that, and then carry it over to your
That way,
friend's
yeah,
house.
that's the
Um,
only way it's gonna work.
that's the only way. And I'm gonna tell you that PlayStation, I suspect, and you're gonna hear this first on the game show because nobody's talking about it. Not only did they are doing people dirty by saying that this game system supports 8K, which it does not, and the only game that I can say is look at Ratchet and Clank, that does not have 8K support. It's a beautiful game. Don't get me wrong. If you have a 4K TV that support that, even I don't have a TV that supports the full power of the PlayStation, and it looks beautiful on the TV
Yes,
that I have it on. Right.
yes, yeah.
So this is how PlayStation did people dirty. Now bear with me. When I was at work, went past the GameStop. This is before the new PlayStation version came out. I went inside GameStop and I asked him. I was curious. I was like, "Yo, did y'all get the new version of the PlayStation?" This is in King George, Virginia, right across the bridge. They did not know what I was talking about. Nobody knew what I was talking about. The three people that was in the store did not know what I was talking about at all. I don't know if they was like, well, he's trying to stall time or he's trying to do something. Like, look, oh well, King George, you know now. But it it wasn't only King George. It was another GameStop that I went into. Nobody knew about this PlayStation, this new generation, this new design of the PlayStation, right? Didn't know about it, right? So fast forward to a couple of weeks after that, Spider-Man comes out, right? So Spider-Man has a bundle with the PlayStation. You paid $4.99, which is great, great. You got Spider-Man for free. Um, but then what happened was a couple of weeks later, when the new version of the PlayStation comes out, they didn't talk about Spider-Man 2. They only said Call of Duty, which was a horrible game, in my opinion,
Horrible,
and
horrible.
trash. They also came out with a version that came out with Spider-Man 2 as well. So if you were one of those people that wanted to get your hand on that new version of the PlayStation, Sony just dicked everybody, right?
Mm.
They dicked everybody. Shame on you, Sony. And I think Sony has something under their sleeves, right? Now, y'all peep this. Whenever the PlayStation comes out with a console and there are two different versions of it, they have always came out with both consoles simultaneously. Why are they not coming out with the all digital version of the PlayStation? I haven't seen it anywhere. I've only seen the physical copy of the PlayStation.
Mm.
And what I think is so dumb and ridiculous is that Sony is charging you more for a PlayStation that doesn't have an optical drive versus one that does, right? And then with this goofy stuff about you have to pay for the stand and
Yeah.
the things, the clips that they
Piecemealing. Yeah. Yeah. They piecemealing it
yeah,
together.
the clips that they give you to have it laid flat, which looks like they can break easily, is just ridiculous. I mean, and that's one of the another things that I don't like about this new iteration of the PlayStation. It's just there's something sneaky about that. There's something sneaky. I think they got so much backlash about people saying, "Why are you charging more for a version of the PlayStation that is all digital than you're charging for the one that comes with an optical drive?" And we gotta buy an optical drive with it too. That doesn't make any sense. That to me is going to sit on shelves because if you're planning on getting the optical drive later on anyway, why not just pay $50 less than what you got to pay with one that has the that doesn't have the drive. I mean, most people that got the PlayStation that had the all digital joint when it first came out, I think that it was more people that couldn't find the PlayStation that had the disc drive, right?
Yeah. That's exactly what it was.
Because even like when we got when the launch date for the Xbox Series X, when Stan got his Xbox Series S, he was trying to sell it in the parking lot so he could get a copy of the Xbox Series X. Not everybody want a all digital media. I like to own my stuff, even though the whole game is not on there. I would still like to own that physical copy of it.
That's right. That's right. Instead to say you own it.
Yeah. Now,
Hmm.
now we know that the game is not all on that disc, which
Yep.
that's some shady stuff too. You have to download the rest of the stuff. Primarily, everybody that I gave that won Mortal Kombat from us here on the game show, they found out when they put that disc, even with the Switch version that they won here on the game show, they had to download the rest of the characters on there. Not all the characters was on that game. You had to download it, and guess what? If you just pop that game in there and you just start playing, you wouldn't have had none of those. The rest of the characters on there. The only thing you would have been able to do is unlock the cameos. That was it. The
Hmm.
other playable characters you wasn't gonna be able to get unless you went someplace and downloaded that stuff, right? So, what's that? Hey, what's going on? Showtime.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Bird also said, "Did we play Mario Super Mario RPG?"
No.
Not as of yet because
Mm-mm.
what I seen of it looks pretty good. But I already played Mario RPG. It looked like they haven't changed too much about it other than just the look of it. So it's probably gonna be one of those games we play later on. But I have not played it as of yet.
Are you looking at the Facebook side or okay?
I'm
All
looking at
right.
the YouTube side. I just can't comment on this side, but I'm looking at the YouTube side.
Okay. All right. So yeah, that in itself, the place is the PlayStation for you. If you don't have a PlayStation and you want a second one in the house,
Mm.
um, then yeah, because you can't get the OG PlayStation anymore. Hey, here's how it is. Like when the PlayStation 3 came out, it came out with the Fat Boy, right?
Yep, the big boy. Yep.
The Fat, yeah, and then it had all these SD slots and all these card slots that you can use to. You couldn't. I don't think that you can save game saves on there, but you can put like pictures and other type of media on there. It was just like that. Everybody was complaining about that. Made it look like a grill. And then the second rendition of the PlayStation 3
The
that
Foreman
came out,
grill.
yeah, it was much slimmer. So Sony has a tendency to do all this stuff, man,
Sum it up.
because
Yeah.
they're just experimenting. But
Mm.
you're no longer able to get the older version, the OG version. And I can't believe I'm saying the OG version of this because it's
Already.
just been 3 years, of the PlayStation 5. So,
Mm.
PlayStation 5. So,
Mm.
so Is it a console for you? If you don't already have one, then you're stuck with that.
Yeah.
But I would not get the all digital. I I I damn sure wouldn't get all the digital because this you don't own the rights to these games in the first place. But you
Mm.
have to have something on you, some type of physical media, so you can re-download this stuff, right? Because once you
Right.
delete it, you may not be able to go back on that server and take it back. And let's just face it, these new generation consoles, um, hopefully when they make the pros, the next gen or the next generation of these consoles, they will figure out the problem where we're not limited on storage. Take for instance that trashy ass Call of Duty. It's 200 gigabytes worth of
Yeah.
information.
Yeah. For no reason. For no reason, bro. I mean, like no reason
That
at
and
all.
that's not just Warzone. Warzone is a separate beast in itself. So that's an additional 200 and some odd gigs, right? So if you want the whole game, that's damn nearly a terabyte worth of stuff that's taken up on your hard drive. Oh, well, no, 500 gigs. I'm sorry, almost 500 gigs. And guess what? If you only have a 500 gig card, yeah,
That's it. You can't even play it because the 500 gigs is not really 500 gigs anyway.
yeah,
So you can't even play it. But yeah, man, that's
these games are massive. And although you can get these M.2 drives,
they're a
they're
lot cheaper now.
yeah, they're a lot cheaper now. But damn, you're gonna have at least like 20 of these before you're done. And hopefully you got a, a label machine where you can stick it on here and kind of like put the serial number in the PDF file and tell you what games are particularly on
Oh,
the drive. Because I'm
yeah,
telling you, man, even
yeah,
even with the Xbox Series X, it's the same thing. You
yeah.
know, you can only get a couple of games on it. Look, these games are massive,
Mm,
and you being able to put like maybe 6 games on this 1 terabyte stick, and then you have to keep deleting stuff to download other stuff. I am working on the PT resolution for everybody that still has your PlayStation 4. I'm still working on that, so y'all can get that back. I'm experiment. I'm waiting for some stuff to come in from Amazon so I can experiment. And if I'm successful, Mike will be the first one to tell you I got my PT back. Because unfortunately, he can't get it back because he deleted it and he can't re-download it. They banned it from.
yep.
They banned it.
Yeah.
Um, so that's the scoop on the PlayStation 5. So and then I just say like, hey, look, it's kind of funky that y'all have not released the all digital version of the PlayStation 5. To me, I think that would be more cheaper to make because you don't have to install that CD-ROM in there, and then the cover you just slap the panel on there. You don't have to make any type of special alterations for the panel. It's just another wider, flatter panel that you just stick on there, and boom, and you'll be done with it. All
Mm.
right. And y'all also remember, we're still trying to give this away. This is the Oculus Quest 3. You know, we're trying to get enough people to participate in the Pac-Man high score challenge. You know,
Right.
if we get enough people, somebody will get this for Christmas. It's over on December the 25th. So, you know, if you want to participate in that, you know, rewind the tape. I said tape. Damn, you see how old I am.
Run the video, okay?
Rewind the video and see how you can enter into that. All right. So we got that out the way. Now let's talk about this damn thing right here.
PlayStation Portal.
PlayStation Portal.
Answering Bird's questions. So yeah, he does have it.
You done?
Yeah, he did ask, were we able to get the PlayStation Portal?
Yeah. Play,
Greg got it.
PlayStation Portal. I have it.
Uh,
I have to keep this on here because Amazon has not delivered my screen protector yet. So I haven't taken it out in the wild. So this is going to be a video before that. It's
also
about.
too, Fred, tell him how you received this package in the mail
Oh,
first.
damn. Thank you, Mike. Almost forgot about that. So this, let me see. That's the PlayStation Portal, and that's the Steam Deck, right? About the same screen size. And let me go ahead and put this back on the dock. So, PlayStation Portal. And you have to go on the Facebook side of this.
I'm gonna see if I can get that image. I'm gonna hold it up to the screen.
Okay. Now, if y'all ordered the PlayStation Portal and you did not receive it, it's a good chance why you did not receive your PlayStation Portal. And I'm gonna tell you why. Hopefully Mike has that picture that he can pull up and he can show.
Hmm. I'm still searching for it. Bear with me, y'all.
Oh, it's on there. It is on there. PlayStation Portable. PlayStation Portable.
I don't know how good you guys can see this, so let me see if. So this is how. I don't know how good that image can see it. So
Oh,
basically, if you can't.
it disappeared. Okay.
So basically, what it basically says PlayStation 5 Portal on the package with your address and everything on it,
Yeah.
labeled with a little barcode. It says PlayStation 5 Portal, and this is how this is sent in the mail
Yeah.
through your favorite deliverers, FedEx, UPS. You know
Oh,
how reliable a
I
lot of
have the
those.
box. I have the box right here. Hold on, y'all.
There you go. Just exit out your address.
Now, oh, I have to hide my address. All right. So, this is the box. This is a box that my PlayStation Portal came in. You see that thing that says PlayStation 5 Portal? That's how they delivered it. Now,
Crazy, right?
if your if mine came through UPS, and thank God I have an older gentleman that's kind of honest. But if mine would have came through FedEx or Amazon,
That would have been gone.
somebody else would have been playing my PlayStation Portal, and it wasn't attached to my PlayStation 5 yet, so I wouldn't have had no idea where it was at, and it would have been the hell trying to get this. Now Sony, y'all did a jerk move by that. Not only Sony did that, when I ordered my Steam Deck came in the box that said Valve Steam Deck. Now, if I had these, now I have kids that pass my house when they get off the bus, right? And I don't live in the best neighborhood. I live in a good neighborhood, but I still got these nigglets that run around this neighborhood, especially the ones that live in the apartments. I live in the houses. Their little badasses live in the apartments. Now, if one of those little trifling kids where they came past there and they would have no, if they was into video games, they was like, oh, it's Steam Deck. Especially if they would have seen a PlayStation, a PS5, PS5, it must be something. They would have took that package, basically, or your Amazon worker or your FedEx worker. PS5. I'm so glad that the UPS worker didn't take my stuff. And speaking of that, it's kind of a bad time for y'all to order packages, especially through Amazon during the holiday season. If you have a locker, if it can be delivered to a locker, do that because we have porch pirates on the strike, and I have some stuff that's supposed to be coming Monday, and I'm gonna be vigilant, waiting for that because it couldn't go inside the locker, so it has to come to my doorstep, and I'm gonna be hellified pissed if it comes up missing because I got a couple of items coming to the house that I need. But getting back to my PlayStation Portal that didn't get
Mhm.
stolen, thankfully. Um, I have some myths and hits about this thing.
Okay, talk to us.
Let me turn it on so y'all can see it. Hopefully it's charged up. It's not charged
Speaking of
up. Oh,
charged up,
there it
how
is.
long? How good is the battery life on there, Fred?
So I haven't tested the battery life on it. I can tell you that I've played like an hour
Mm.
for it, and I didn't get
lag or slow down or anything.
Oh, hell yeah, I got lag, but
I mean,
yeah,
I mean, as
but
far as you got lag.
yeah. Um, this is a laggy machine, man.
Uh,
Now, a lot of people are comparing this with the place, with uh,
Vita.
the Vita, the Steam Deck, the Nintendo Switch, um, all these. I don't really want to play with this too much because I don't have the screen protector on it. But they're comparing it with a lot of these handheld consoles, right? And it's not. This is not what that does, right? Is it worth you getting? If you, I can tell you this. When when I told Mike that I got my PlayStation Portable, he said, "Fred, hey, I got mine too," and he held up his phone, right? So, so, so hey, look, um, you have to think of, okay, is this for you? The PlayStation Portal is a dedicated streaming machine, right? It just mirrors what's on your PlayStation 5. And yes, you must have a PlayStation 5 to
Or
play this. Now, I'll say this, and I'm going to be the first one that says it. This thing is going to be hacked. You know why? Because a lot of people are saying that the PlayStation Portal doesn't have this and the PlayStation Portal doesn't have that. Misconception to y'all. The PlayStation Portable does have storage space and it does have memory. How much? I don't know. This is why I say that this could possibly, you can add games to it later on, right? Number one, it has a USB C type port.
okay.
So the hackers are going to have a field day with this. Also, when you initially set this thing up, you have to download updates to it, right? If
Mm.
you're downloading updates to it, then where's that stuff being stored
Information
in?
going. Yeah, you're right.
And you're
You're
saying that
right.
it doesn't have a physical hard drive. Now it may not be that much,
Mm.
and then you're talking about memory. It doesn't have a lot of memory. That may be well, but this device does have memory because when you put your Wi-Fi credentials in it, it has to be saved. It has to be saved on the hard drive in order for it to be saved and to be remembered. So you don't have to keep entering in your credentials every time you do that. It has to have some type of memory. That I don't know. But as far as the PlayStation Portable having a hard drive and memory, it does have that. So when they hack this thing and you're able to play like cloud games or put other software on it, it's a possibility. And also with the USB C type port, that's in a very odd position that I really don't like. It's under it's under here. I don't know if y'all can see it, but y'all can't. But it's under here.
Okay. Yeah, I
Okay.
got you. I got you.
So
Like it almost like that. Almost set up far as with that Wii. Was that Wii U?
yeah,
How the Wii?
yeah.
Yeah.
But it's above. So if there's a dock for this, um, that USB C type port, that pocket that's above the back, that's gonna have to sit. That's gonna have to be braced on something so that USB C port can fit inside there for charging purposes, right? And there 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 are docks for this thing, but why would you have a dock for, it's not something that you can sit and then plug up to your TV and then y'all play some Madden together. You know what I'm saying? That's not what this does. It just streams your whatever that's on your PC. I mean, every whatever on your
That's
PlayStation,
fine.
right? So the docking accessory, if you get this for that, other than it charging, I don't see a purpose for it because it's not a screen, right? So it's not a screen that can do anything more than what it does now as far as mirroring what's on the screen of your PlayStation. And um, the other thing is that they're talking about another rendition of the PS Portal coming out. I don't know if that's true or not. But what I wish they would do, which it's not going to be possible because you can't hook up two PlayStation Portals to one console. you can hook up more than one console to the PlayStation Portal. So if you have one upstairs or downstairs or vice versa or whatever, you can hook those up, right? And it saves on what? On the hard drive, right? There's some type of storage space on there. But what I wish they would have did was have the ability to hook up at least two on
Mm.
here so you can play Madden. And you can use this just like how the Dreamcast was. Y'all remember the Dreamcast where when you played 2K, you were able to see your plays on that that what is it, VMU drive
Right.
they're stuck inside the joystick. Your
Mm.
plays are on there. Because let's face it, when you're playing Madden, if you're real good, you can blitz a person all the time because you can see what plays they're picking when you're looking at the screen, right? Unless you're playing on two different PlayStations, you can see what they pick. You know what I'm saying? So that would have been a good choice for them to do with the PlayStation Portal, having the ability to do that. So hopefully, EA Sports or something like that would get with that, and then PlayStation would say, "Hey, okay, yay and nay, this is a great device even for that," and you could just be a coach. You know what I'm
Mm.
saying? And that'd be your playbook. That would be nice for the PlayStation Portal to do, and that would get a lot more PlayStation Portals in homes the people that don't have it. Mind you, you can just use your phone, right? That's if your phone, if the PlayStation support two controllers with your phone, right? Or so they would have to do some type of integration with that. So the other thing is that um, again, this is not portable outside of your home, and I tell you why, right? The PlayStation Portable is more so access in your house, right? And if you take it outside your house, if you go to a red roof and like I don't, I may go back into trucking, and I if I do go back in trucking over the road stuff, I will be carrying this with me. Um, but when you go to these hotels, especially the Red Roof Inns and stuff like that, or the Holiday Inn Express, to hop on their Wi-Fi, you have to go on their website in order to say click OK or whatever. So it's not an instantaneous thing where you hop on their signal. You have to you have to go on their website. And being that this thing does not have any type of website browser, you're not able to do that. So being portable, it's not. Unless you have a hotspot on your phone,
Mm.
that's the only way that it's going to work. And then just figure this out, right? If you're playing on your phone, you have to worry about like dumbass notifications that I'm getting. I'm not on call this week. Hold up. I'm not on call this week, and they keep putting calls in my damn queue, and I'm about to put them on blast real quick. But
Hey, quick question, Fred. Is the screen touchscreen?
oh, the screen is touch screen.
Okay.
It is touch screen. Um,
It's the screen protector you order.
yeah. So the way it works is that hold up, I gotta call, them. They're live on Facebook. I'm not on call, man. They need to put her. This is why I think I'm going back into trucking. Your call will be answered by the next available operator. I'm getting paid today too. Let me take a screenshot of this because I'm off and you keep paging me about calls that's not 428.
Fantastic. Hey, Showtime said something about GTA 6. Yeah, the trailer is next month. Yeah, hopefully GTA 6 is going to be a good game. We only can hope.
Yeah, I did hear some inkling about that, about them supposed to be coming out with a trailer. So it is announced.
Yeah.
Um, so yeah,
It probably debut either on the game. They might do it all by
yeah,
themselves, but it might be on the Game Awards as well too. Since GTA is such a big game, they can afford to do that on their own. So they really don't need no platform Game Awards to showcase that.
I mean, they murdering the hell out of GTA, man, because
GTA, GTA.
around since the
Five. Oh my
360.
gosh, bro.
So
GTA 5. They've been on PlayStation, what, 3, PlayStation 4, and then it came on PlayStation 5.
PlayStation 5, yeah, it's they've been holding. I mean, they've been treating GTA like Nintendo treats Mario. They've been holding the hell out of them. Um,
Came out on 3 first, didn't it? Yeah, it came out on 3 first.
yeah,
God, done that for a long time.
long,
Uh,
long ass game. It's been
man.
it's been out for a long time. Um, so as far as that being portable, you're not able to. Well, let me take this off. But yeah, I'm waiting for somebody to answer the damn phone. So yeah, that's one of the caveats about it not being. Let me turn this down because I gotta wait for them to pick up. But that's one of the caveats of them. You not having any type of web browser or any type of other apps that's on this thing, but they will be coming soon because, like I said, there is a hard drive on this thing because them downloads and them
Had to go
updates
somewhere.
have to go somewhere.
Right.
So, um, and as far as hold on. Hey Holly, this is Freddie 6176. Um, yeah, I'm getting an escalation for a call. So can you give this either to Harry or Harold? Because I'm not on call this week. It's 639 5. What is it? 639 639 2543. Yeah, 639 2543. Yeah, I guess. All right. Oh, all right. All right. Later. This is why I hate working with niggas, man. Cause like, I'm you, you put a job in my queue. I'm not scheduled to work today, but you have nobody that can run it today. Um, Leonardtown Road. I tell you, man, working with niggas, man. Boy, please support the game show so me and Mike don't have to be working with people no more. I hate working with niggas, man. I, I'm sorry to get off topic, but I hate working with niggas. And I mean, people that don't like to work. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? I'm not complaining because they gave me a job. I don't. I'm not. This is not my weekend to work. But yet they're calling me, putting jobs in my queue when they have people that can run calls today. Leonardtown Road is not too far from the two guys that are running calls today, and it's a Loomis call. So that's I hate working with niggas, man. That's why I'm about to go back into trucking. Damn, where the hell was I at? Y'all done got me.
You talking about the PlayStation Portal, and you talking about people donating to the show
Oh yeah, please donate to the show, man. So
in
so
these contests.
so we can stop clocking in and clocking out of these damn places, man. I don't have no filter. For anybody watching this thing for the first time, you already know how I am. So
Yep.
it's what
Very
it
well, baby.
is.
Very
but
well.
yeah, so that I said that being um, able to play it anywhere, that's not true unless you have hotspot. The other thing is that I was playing Spider Man 2
Mm.
on this thing.
Okay.
I'm in the same house. Okay,
Mm.
my PlayStation is connected wired, right?
Okay.
And I'm on my network. I have a couple of networks in here, and I was experiencing lag. Now, mind you, I have a whole lot of stuff that's here on the Wi-Fi: the refrigerator, the microwave, the video game consoles, the TVs, um, shit, pair of sneakers, and all that other shit. It's just a lot of stuff that's going through this Wi-Fi stuff on here, man, and it should be able to pass through that with no problem. But I got a lot of lag playing Spider-Man 2. Now I don't know if it was just Spider-Man, but I've seen other YouTubers complain about. I mean, shit, you could be playing Moon Patrol Monopoly on here, and you get stutters and freezes and stuff like that. So they need to fix that. I don't know what that is. And then with the ability of this USB C type port, for people that build computers or you're a computer guy, you know what the USB C type port is capable of. It's capable of doing a lot of things. Now, hopefully they would make it so you can dock this thing so you can have it hardwired to internet. So you can put some type of um, docking station. I was looking for mine. I don't know where it is. You can have I would say oh, there it is. You can have a docking station that has USB C. This is 3.1, but you can have a docking station that has USB and it has like a Ethernet port and have a SD card port or have a HDMI output port, so you can plug it up to the TV. And then since it doesn't have Bluetooth, hopefully they will make an adapter that's Bluetooth, just like they do with the headsets. You can plug that in there. You can plug up two controllers, plug that up, and power it to your TV, because the lagging is awful. And for this to be a dedicated system that only deals with uh, uh, sharing, broadcasting what's on your screen, that's kind of a disappointment, man. It's really a disappointment when it's made by the same company that is trying to enhance the gameplay for the same system that you have, right? So to me, that is, wow, man. They need to do a better job with this. Some type of firmware update, or just some type of ability to have this thing hardwired into a system and be able to be docked, and controllers being able to be hooked up to it. Because as you know, my next thing, they don't have Bluetooth, which is
No, they're not. What's
it's not really a big deal. That's something that can be integrated through the USB C type port with some type of dongle or adapter, something like that. So I'm not really faulting them for that. But we all know how Sony is. Sony likes to do proprietary things. Look at how the PS Vita and the PSP was done. These were, especially with the Vita,
AMD?
it,
Yeah.
those cartridges that you had, it was not. I mean, the saves, that the memory cards that you could save your stuff on, it, they were just more expensive than the micro SD cards that
Like yep.
you can get. But they do have something on Amazon now that if you still have your PlayStation Vita, you can convert that into a regular slot where you can put your micro SD card in it. They even had one for the PS Vita. I remember I had one. It attached to the uh, it attached to the SD card slot, and I think you got like 200 gigs. But somebody broke inside my house and they stole that. But it was a battery. It was something that you put on the back of it, and you slid it in through the memory slot, and it gave you more storage space. And this was on the PSP. This is the one that had the little mini CDs or
Yeah.
DVDs
UMD
or
drive.
UMD drive. Yeah.
Mm.
So it had that. Yeah, that and yeah. So the PlayStation Portal, I think I may have keyed on any all the points. Anything that you think I have not keyed in on yet, Mike?
Just the price point of it. The price point I think was $200
Yeah.
for it. Right now, it's sold out everywhere. Right
Yeah.
now, I
Yeah.
would just wait. I was just waiting for them to get back in stock. There's no big rush to get it. Just by looking at it and what you say as far as it offers is just for me. But it doesn't seem like there's no big rush far as to get it now. You can wait until later. I think
Yeah.
you'll be just fine, and you'll be able to find it later on in the masses as well too. So. And plus I got, like I said to Fred, here's my PlayStation Portal right here. You know what I'm saying? So I already got my PlayStation Portal right now. I'm good with that. So there it
Can't
is.
wait for the next month. Let me see. What do you say? Can I wait? Oh,
That
oh,
was
GTA
GTA.
6. Oh, okay.
I already hit on that.
So the PlayStation Portal, is it for you? Uh, I don't know. I really don't know.
You got to
Maybe.
be hitting on a lot of stuff. You got to have good internet connection, and that's the key. far as to really enjoy what it's meant to be right now. So I think you need great, what is that, Hi-Fi X internet connection, whatever the heck they got called now, 6 internet connection and everything like that for you to really enjoy it. The peripherals for this junk, I think they got that. I forgot. It's not the Bluetooth because it doesn't have Bluetooth. But it has like a link system, as far
Mm-hmm.
as with the Bluetooth earpieces. It's just like $200 something, almost as much as the console itself, which is crazy for it to hook up to this. But if you got money to lie around,
Mm-hmm.
donate to the Gamer Show. But if you don't want to do that, you can see about getting your earpieces and stuff like that. And as far as this device, that'll be about $400 as far as to get, yeah,
Yeah, so
the
you're paying for a PlayStation actually.
you really are. You really are. If you get the earpieces in that, you're playing for another PlayStation. But you know, so
I tell you who this device is for, and I'm gonna tell you, and I'm gonna be quite honest with you, and I'm not joking at all. This are for you suckers, right? For you sucker ass dudes that's afraid to talk to your wife or your significant other, your lover, or whatever. This
uh,
is for the dudes that's afraid to to ask their wives or their whatevers, can I borrow the TV for a minute? So this is essentially like y'all remember like the Wii U. The
yep.
Wii U had the control pad. I matter of fact have it right here, dusty as it is. This is the Wii U, right?
Hmm.
So you you can sit in the living room with your woman or your whatever, and you can boot up Mario Maker and you can play away, right?
Yep.
You don't have to worry about y'all sharing the TV. She's watching Little Women of Atlanta or Housewives of Rockville or whatever the hell show that
Hmm.
they're watching, and you are afraid to talk to your lady or your dude or whatever and say, "Can I borrow the TV for a second?" This device is for you. I don't have a problem with that. Hey, look, if you have a problem with that, I have a book. Well, it's more of like a one-page pamphlet that I'm selling here on the Gaming Show, and it's called "Woman, Get Off the Goddamn TV So I Can Play My PlayStation." It's just one page, and when you open up the pamphlet, or you just turn it around, it only has one sentence on there. It says, "Woman, get off the TV," or it'll be blank. "Get off the damn TV. I'm trying to play my PlayStation." That's all you have to say. Then you don't need this thing, right? If you want to play it in out, if you want to go out to Starbucks and you got a hot spot or whatever, then you can play it. But if you're so afraid to tell your person that, look, I need to see this goddamn TV, you can go watch Little House of the Women on LA of Chicago upstairs or somewhere else while I play my goddamn PlayStation, woman, and also fix me a goddamn drink. That's what you, that's what you say,
Oh boy. Oh man.
and you wouldn't have to get one of these.
Oh man.
I mean, depending on how your woman is, you know what I'm saying. As long as you got a comfortable couch, you can use these methods. If you got one of those couches that you sit on, and even you be like, "God damn, man, I gotta get up for a second," then I wouldn't advise you to do that. But for you soft dudes out there that's afraid to say something to your woman about you want to play your game systems on the TV while they watching it, woman, and you say it directly. You say, "Woman, get off the goddamn TV so I can play my PlayStation and get your ass in that kitchen and make me a drink and a sandwich. And make sure you put mayonnaise and cheese on it." That's what you say, Mike.
All right. Hey, you can leave all your comments in the below to Fred. I got a good woman that let me play games and everything. I don't have that issue, so I don't have to worry about that. But yeah, any comments right there, you can say to Fred. Fred, I should have said that, man. I haven't been upstairs in 2 weeks. I don't know what's going on. She don't even talk to me no more. Know your woman first, all right? But still. Hey man, you
So
got it right to have fun, man, as well too, brother. So
yeah.
have your fun, man.
So that's what you do. All right.
Mm.
So I got something. We're about to end the show, but I got something that I need to tell Mike, and I'm gonna tell everybody. All right. So for a while, man, I've been trying to find a brick and mortar place to do activities and stuff like that. Now this only applies because I know people are not going to fly down here from different states and stuff like that. But if you do, yeah. So I was partnered with this guy at one time, and that shit fell through. But recently, I went to this this daiquiri bar. It's called Bayou Girl something. It's a they have nights where it's like all you can drink daiquiris, all you can drink margaritas, and I was there for the all you can drink margaritas. It was $15. Oh man, I got nice. Um, and it's $15. It's about the size of like a Starbucks inside Forestville. You know the Starbucks in Forestville. It's about the size of that. So it's not a real big place. It's kind of a smaller venue. And I had approached her. It's this lady that owns it. I forgot her name. I don't know her name. But I approached her and I was telling her, me and a friend of mine, we host this thing called the Gaming Show, and we've been looking for a space to do something like, some type of tournaments. And she was like, okay, I'm with it. Black owned, you know what I'm saying, which that's not important, but she was down with it. But I don't want to treat this place. I want to make sure that I have all my ducks in a row. Probably we go up there one day so I can introduce her to you, Mike, and
Mm.
then just come
You
up with
gotta
some
cool with
type
one.
of solution um, where we can do some type of tournaments, because this is what it is, right? It's a it she doesn't serve a lot of food. It's just like wings and fries and nachos and stuff like
Right,
that. But
right. So, yeah, I understand.
the drinks are off the drinks are off the chain. Frozen daiquiris, frozen margaritas, right? And it's called Bayou Girl. This is in La Plata, Maryland. And when you go in there, she has nights where it's karaoke, and then she also has this shelf that has all these type of games on it, right? You have Uno, Monopoly. What's that shit where you take the stick out and all the shit fall?
Oh, like
Yeah,
pinko sticks and stuff like
yeah.
that. Yeah,
She has that Connect Four and this.
chinko sticks. This
Yeah,
one up. Got
and I mean it's a very dapper place, right? It's nice, man. You can go down there and let your hair hang out, man, and you can go out there and get pissy drunk. Just take somebody with you that don't drink, you know what I'm saying, and then you can have yourself a good time. Make sure you put something on your stomach, and hopefully one day we can get together and we can have her to come on the show, and she can explain to y'all better than I can. I'll talk to her and maybe we can go up there. I don't want to interrupt her business, but I'm pretty sure we can reach her over Facebook or some type of social media platform where she can come on and she can discuss that. But we
that'd be cool.
do have a place where if we want to hold like some type of tournament or something like that, um, we can do so. So
Okay, that'd be cool, man.
that's
I like that.
that's pretty cool.
All right.
Speaking of tournaments, we're trying
Hey.
we're trying to get y'all to um we're trying to get this away. Yeah,
Mhm.
if you don't know what this is the Oculus MetaQuest 3, right? We haven't even did a review on it. If you look inside the lens, I haven't even took the paper off of it yet. I haven't took the paper off of it yet. We're trying to give this away, and the way that you can get this is participating in the Pac-Man high score challenge. And
That's right.
basically, all you got to do is maintain your high score. It's
Right.
$1. You
Right.
donate that to the gaming show. The gaming show's cash app. That's dollar sign THAGAMERSSHOW. You get two chances. If you want to
Right.
donate more, for every dollar that you donate, you get um, two chances. So it's 50
Right.
cents a game.
Mhm.
And what we're doing is if somebody beats your high score, you have one more opportunity to redeem yourself.
Mm-hmm.
If somebody beats your high score again, well, you're gonna have to pay another dollar so you can play. And the
Yep.
way you do it is you get in contact with Mike or myself, or even if you have the game yourself, say, okay, I have Pac-Man Championship Edition 2,
Okay.
and I would like to take my turn, right? You can share play. You can screenshot the game, share your screen, or you can do whatever. But we have to go on Facebook or YouTube,
Mm-hmm.
and you have to play that on YouTube or Facebook. And we need live coverage. We can't take like, because somebody can play something and then post that and be like, yeah, that's my score.
Yeah, my score, yeah. You got to basically share your screen with us, and then we'll upload it and everything, do it live, and then we go from there. So if you have that high score or whatever, that'll be you. Somebody else beat the high score, you come back for one more try. So it's 50 cents each game. Okay, not far as the two lives you got on the screen. So each game, meaning you play, you lose all your characters.
Mm-hmm. So you get that one turn. Now, if you want to improve the score, you think that that's not good enough for you, you can play again, and then that's your
That'll be
dollar
it.
gone. But
That's right.
if your score is lower than the one you had before, you still maintain your
The
high
high
score.
score, yeah.
So you can do that. And if you have the game already, then you can go ahead and play that. Now, we're only doing this on the PlayStation 5. I mean, or PlayStation 4. Now, if you so happen to have it on the Xbox,
Mm-hmm.
um, you, when you stream that, you can only stream it through Twitch. Um, that's why we're saying we're only going to do it on PlayStation, right?
Right.
So if you don't have it, or you know somebody that does have it, or you're good at it and you have it on Xbox, I mean, there's no special moves. There's no button combinations. It's just a joystick. You know what I'm saying?
Just a
So
joystick, bro.
it's the
Just a
same as on
joystick.
the Xbox and on the PlayStation. You can do that. You get in contact with Mike and myself, and
We'll
you
share
say,
play it.
yeah, we'll share play the screen, or we'll share play your screen. We'll do it live, or it'll be recorded. So you know what I'm saying, that you can win this thing. Now, on December the 25th, the person that has the highest score will win the final prize. Right now, it's just some games, because we're not going to be giving away a headset when we only have less than like 20 participants. You know what I'm saying? So we
Mm.
need more participants. Share the information. This could be a major Christmas for somebody that's either looking for some games or headset. Now, mind you, I'm saying games right now. The games, whatever we put in there, will come as a bundle with everything, right? It'll come with the headset, the games, all of that. And I think right now, the games that that we do have right now that's in the contest is
Mm.
Mario Wonder and Spider-Man 2, and
Okay.
that goofy ass um,
Call
uh,
of Duty.
Call of Duty. So these goofy ass games, that goofy ass game, you can get
uh,
Call of Duty, you can get Mario
it's an
Wonder,
awesome game, and Spider-Man
and
2 is
Spider
a
Man 2.
phenomenal game. Yeah.
So
There you go, man. You can't beat it, bro.
you can
Like
enter
it
in and play.
always, hey, man, more participation, better prizes, man. Remember, this is just the game show doing these contests, not sponsored by nobody.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? So we need everybody to participate, you know?
Yeah.
So, man, just, hey, tell people about the game show, man, and what we do here. Participate in these contests. So, bigger, better things in the future.
And on Christmas Day, I'm just announcing this today, Mike. The Gamer Show will
Mm.
be giving away, I think, $750,000.
April Fools.
No, I'm serious. We'll be giving
Oh, okay.
away
Okay.
$750,000.
In-game currency. Gotcha.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So if you have Gran Turismo, we're going to be giving away $750,000. We're
Okay.
we're going to be giving that away.
Mhm.
Um, we'll be giving that away to more details will be coming up, but we'll be giving that away. Yeah.
Fantastic, man.
So you have a chance to win the maybe we'll give away the Gran Turismo game and the Gran Turismo movie and
Oh, that's
the
nice. Actually, the movie's pretty good.
I haven't even seen it yet. I do have it, but I haven't watched it yet. Yeah. So Christmas Day we'll be giving away.
Gran Turismo package.
Yeah.
Okay, that's awesome. Shoot, that's
And
fantastic.
and the way you win on this one, the way you give it away, uh, any it's not even a set donation, man. Any donation given from now to December the 25th, I'll look at everybody. I'll draw one hat. You don't even have to pay to. Basically, it's a raffle ticket. You pay what you want. Okay, you pay what you want. You can either pay Mike or myself. You can go see Mike. You can pay him. You can give him 50 cents. It has to be over $1. Let's say that. It has to be over $1. So if you donate
Seems
to
that
the
50
gold
cent.
share,
Like, hey man, I heard you need 50 cents. Like, nah.
yeah, it's over $1. And just put raffle. If you're going to donate to the game show, again, it's $ THAGAMERS, and somebody will win a terrific prize
Turismo.
package. You know what I'm
Awesome.
saying? So Gran
Like that.
Turismo, the
The
Gran
movie.
Turismo movie, and 750,000. I think that's the number. $750,000 worth of currency that you can use inside of Gran Turismo. So
All right, bro. Fantastic. I have nothing else to add. Thank you guys for listening to our long episode, man, and tell people about what we do here at the Gamer Show. Be sure to hit that bell and be notified when we drop videos like these, man. And thanks, man.
yeah, man, and I told y'all this was gonna be a long episode, man. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time on WWTF
We want the facts.
Gaming Show.
Next time, y'all. Y'all be safe. Y'all be easy. Later.
Later, y'all.